need a second. Just thinking about everything I've been through, it's a blessing. Each and every L I take in life to stand for lesson. And I ain't really interested in completing the second.
Yo, what's up guys, your boy DK Nice. We're back here again on another video. Now today, really quickly before I start, I want to thank W. I finally got my shirt to come in, my Truman Spot Me shirt. I've been ordered it. I ordered like the day of or day after that he released the shirts. But my I'm away at school, so my parents were able to bring it to me finally. And first video I'm able to do it in, I'm repping it. So I want to say thank you to W for that. So now really quickly, not really quickly, 3 things that we're going to be going over in today's video. 1, obviously the Blitz. 2, I want to show you guys in-game clips of it actually working, because practice mode and in-game is kind of different. So what I want to do in practice mode, I just want to be able to show you guys. It may be, you know, it may come in, it may not. But in-game, it works really different. Defense and the way the computer reacts in practice mode is so much different than in the game. I don't understand it. It's been like that for years. So I just want to be able to show you guys, and then, you know, show you guys how I adjust, or even just how it works in game. And then lastly, and then I want to show you guys how you probably want to set up your depth chart, or certain guys you want to have. I know most of us play MUT, so I'll, you know, as we go along, I'll show you guys we'll do that right now. So as far as slot corner, there's 4 positions that are important. It's the slot corner, the 2 middle linebackers, so the 2 loopers right here. And we're going over linebacker cross 3 show 2 if you didn't know. At a nickel 335 odd. So again, the 4 positions that are crucial right here is the slot corner, the 2 loopers. So one of those guys you're gonna be using, the other guy is gonna be the looper himself, and then the outside linebacker in zone. So obviously, let's get that one out the way. The outside linebacker in zone, you want the best zone guy out there, and that should be Telvin Smith 1000%. Or if you're playing regs, just your best zone linebacker, Deion Jones if you're playing with Atlanta, or, you know, anybody like that. Actually, if you're using Atlanta, I'd probably use your Deion Jones, but that's besides the point. So then the next guy that's pretty easy to understand is the slot corner. You want somebody that's fast, maybe that, you know, has a little bit of hit power. As we go down the road, hit power and block shedding, that'll help a lot. Then the looper, I have Denzel Ward there as slot corner, by the way. 90 speed, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Then the looper in MUT, I like using a linebacker so he doesn't get pancaked in the run. So like Deion Jones, Shazier. I'm sure you guys could start rattling off names. Lawrence Taylor. But the thing is with Lawrence Taylor and just some of the other guys that have, you know, the pass rushing traits, something that Zan said, you know, last year was you don't want them to have pass rushing traits if they're the looper, because they might engage in the blocks. And just a little tip for you guys. So, you know, try it out, see what works. I know some people actually still do use Lawrence Taylor, and he's a beast. So I'm going to actually try that out myself today. So, you know, we'll see how that works. And then the user, you can still use, and Sean Taylor and Brian Dawkins works too as the loopers, because they don't have any pass rush traits. So that's actually really good. Then as the user, because we could, you know, sub in middle linebackers, safeties at middle linebacker, Sean Taylor is really good. But I guess you could use Troy Ackley, but again, because it's MUT, if you get blocked and pancaked, it's over with. You know, you're out of the play. So Sean Taylor holds his own. But even Deion Jones, if you have the beastie Shazier, you know, just those guys. Those guys are really good users. So let's get into the play right here. We'll just go up against the random play. I don't want to go up against that, though. We'll go with levels out. We'll go with levels out. So you can press, and there's nothing wrong with that. You want to, you know, see the flow of the game. Notice who he has out there on the field. If he tends to streak a lot and you can't back your corners up in time, maybe pressing isn't the best idea. So you can do this without pressing. You do this with pressing. It really doesn't matter. But it does help when trying to move the guy, this slot corner inside. Now, something that's been talked about because of the patches that contain blitzing is dead. I never really knew how to run it, but I know it kind of killed my defense. But it still kind of helps for whatever reason. It helps the looper get in. He sometimes get in. So it still kind of works. It generates the best pressure for me. Pressure burst pipes is what I say in regards to Madden, and then adjust off of what they're doing. Force them to make turnovers. So this is the setup. We're going to spread our D-line. We're going to crash out. We're going to move this corner in and blitz him, manually blitz him. So A, down on the right stick. We're going to make and contain, QB contain. And we're going to make sure that he's in the contain himself also. So now this is how it looks. Now what we want to do is we want to get our user out of there, you know, spy him, whatever. I like the spy because he doesn't drop back in his zone, like he doesn't take that auto step back. So I'm going to put him in a spy. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to put our outside linebacker, because we crashed out, he's considered a lineman for whatever reason. So we're going to put him in a hard flat. That way we don't have to worry about that flat. Now, what's really good about this is this 3-rec zone, or this, 3-rec, this 3-rec hook. Because he could play a flat, he could play the drag, he could play a deep post, slants, everything. And he kind of like mans up on the first person that he sees pretty much. Or he could play the seam or things like that. So what happens here is that, like, let's say I play underneath coverage. What he'll do is, like, if there's a drag or an in route, he'll come down hard on that in route. But I'm there. I feel like I can get to that, or I can contain it enough, or that hard flat will help with the drag. So I don't really want to worry about that. So this is kind of like an extra step for you guys, I feel like, and a little bit more advanced. So what I'm going to do is this. So we played underneath. So what I'm going to do is to get the hard flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play over the top to get the cloud flat, and then I'm going to rezone that guy to a hard flat. This is the setup that I like to run. So now that 3-rec is going to play over top, and then I still have my hard flat out there, which is great. So, like, let's say if I played over top, then they could easily just keep dumping it down to the flat. I don't want that. So now it's bagged up. I'm going to go ahead and call the play. Now, we're only sending 5, so it may not generate the best pressure. But I mean, I could quickly show you guys that we can generate pressure, but because so many people, it takes so much time to do certain setups, and you just don't want to give up certain things. But we could run it this way. We could send it like we're running 3-4 odd, and we could send both sides. Go ahead, call the play. And if we don't get pressure doing that, then that's crazy. But then there's certain guys open, certain quick routes that are open. So we could start to mix it up, and I'll show you guys that setup. Probably, maybe if not later this week, somewhere within the next week or two. But I just want to build off of this, and I don't really even run the cover 2 setup out of this because I like it. I like this how it is. To be honest with you, it generates enough pressure with me, and like I said, this is practice mode. See, it came in that time. It's a bit inconsistent because of the patch, but it generates the most pressure for me. And in MUT, it's just been wreaking havoc. They have to block the running back, and I think that they're blocking the running back on this play too, which actually makes it really good. Yeah, see, the running back's blocking, so of course they're gonna stop it. But this is designed to generate pressure, and that's what it's doing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helps you guys. I'm going to kick it to the clip so you guys can actually see it working. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Until next time, guys, peace out.